This cannot be! Alright, so it looks like I am back.
Alright, you are alive.
I'm alive. Yay! Let's see. Now I know what I believe inside. Alright, better save.
Okay.
You cannot change weapons while I wasn't attacking. At no point was I attacking during that. Why would you say that?
Because of raisins.
The raisins is my intel guy. Yes, we know.
Like, it was just blue drums would beat it out of you.
And I'll record the whole thing, but that's neither here nor there.
Isn't it?
Isn't it indeed?
Alright, you should be good now.
Yes, yes indeed. And everyone, I'm doing alright. At least, so the Germans would have you believe. But we are back in Oblivion, both in the game and in concept of, well, the actual realm. Alright, so
Alright. I'm gonna start doing all this. I'll check on you before I get settled in.
Alrighty then. So let's go ahead and see what the haps around Mehrunes Dagon Plain is. Because we have yet another Oblivion gate to close. These things just keep popping up everywhere.
Hey, dude, what's the hap around Oblivion? What's the haps, man? You just chilling, dog?
Absolutely.
And Mehrunes Dagon just goes, "Oh, are you speaking English?"
Actually, what he keeps on telling me is, what the heck are you doing in my plane? Get the heck out.
The restraining order is still valid. Get the hell out.
Yep. Bullock Ball warned me about you.
Like, you just go, "You can't deny our love."
Sorry, Mavens. You can't get rid of me.
The one that Toronto did was awesome. Oh, thank you. Everyone should watch the first one. Some people are acting like that was my first one. I did another one. I did a first one. Go check that out. I've made so many. And before anyone asks, I have no plans to make any more right now.
Alright, so what are you going to make any more?
I'll think about it.
Alright, Snowball, Fireball, Venom Dagger, Flame Touch. We'll stick with Snowball for right now. But yeah, Oblivion's pretty good. I've enjoyed it. I've gotten much further on my Breton profile, but I haven't been able to touch either profile in a bit, just because I was out of town for about a day, so couldn't do that. Then, of course, you know, church business, all that jazz. Let's do Flame Touch. Miss me with that weak stuff there, young man. Miss me, Clanfer Runt. You're not a gang member, you're a Taurus. Breton best race. In this game, like, honestly, like, the sheer amount of magical nonsense you get is fantastic. Because magic can be very, very goated in this game.
It can be.
Unfortunately, though, even like on my Breton profile, even at max level intelligence, I still feel like I don't have enough magic to like be as creative a destruction mage as I want to be. I saw your Institute video and loved it. Glad you did. I put a lot of effort into that.
You did. I was there.
Yes, you were. You were even in the beginning and end of it.
Anyway, anything else you need from me?
No, unless you want to just stick around.
Well, I just moved everything.
Okay, well in that case, you don't have to say.
Wait, I can stay, but I don't know what to talk about. It's your show.
Okay, well if that's the case.
I mean, I can hang out.
It's up to you, young brother.
I'm your older brother.
Yes, but you're still young.
I'm 32.
Still young.
Fair enough.
You've been playing Dragon's Dogma 2, go full magic party. Oh, okay, well, I'm glad you enjoyed Dragon's Dogma 2. Never touched it, personally.
I don't touch.
Yes, you're still mad at my son? You assume he's still breathing.
I can't be mad at that which is dead.
Yeah, Uncle Raven over here took care of that problem.
He'll never be a problem again.
Yep. Hey, sometimes, like, hey, when, you know, Child Protective Services says you're not allowed to hit your son, you gotta get creative, and outsourcing it can be a wonderful thing. Alright, now I use the Blade of Regret.
everyone give Hannah love through that awesome Viking play.
Oh, don't run away.
I'll tell you what, if you enjoy my presence, just ask Lark questions if you want me to answer, and you can call me back in.
Yep, that is how we have functioned in the past.
So if you want me to answer any questions or talk about something, you just say, hey, Lark, can Raven answer this?
There we go.
Otherwise,
okay, so I need to... Hold on. Oh, I don't know Soul Trap yet. Shame that this is out of charge, because otherwise I would have come in clutch back there. But, you know, can't have everything.
and the torpedoes, full speed ahead.
Alright there, Admiral. Let's see. We'll switch to, yeah. Bill points here. That is a bummer, but hey. Working lungs are a privilege in the family. Yes, that is true. I really miss my brothers. Aaron and Hannah like Aaron and Hannah is my sister. Okay. I misread that. I thought you were referring to Aaron as your sister, and I was like, what? Pendulum traps don't really work if you don't set them up, champ. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Nice try. Try again. You'll get it next time, I promise. Ooh, unfortunate. You third time's the charm there. Citadel Hall door. Ooh, what's over here? Ah. Try again, bud. Nope. Sucks to be you. Remember, if you need health in a pinch, a Daedra heart will heal you. That's right, I've come here to kill demons and consume their hearts. I can tell a friend. Hey everybody, Ian's bat in chat there. I told you. Oh, you little... Oh, that would have been... Oh, that would have been rough. You lucky? You scamp! Give me your skin. Alright, who's still shooting at me? Do I have minor life detect? I feel like I need it with the coloring of this place. Frost shell. Magic. Minor life detect. There we go. Alright. Okay, that doesn't help. Door to Waste of Oblivion. We'll check that in just a second. What's over here? The Halls of Shame. In the minimum ending, you can get the Institute refugees in your settlement and have network scanner of the Institute, so theoretically you could rebuild it, but better. Theoretically, but losing all that personnel is going to be a huge hit. But there is the chance to recover. I hear battle music, but I hear no person trying to come kill me. I guess the Alright, Alright, Mayrunes, I guess your, I guess all of your, followers are a bunch of little bitches. Don't want to come fight me now, do they? There we go. Weak. Ow. 17 gold. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more, but you know what? That's okay. What's down here? That's where I came in. think you're hot stuff, do you? But are you hot enough? He was quick on the trigger, but slow on the draw. Gosh, that healing spell's a magic sink. Oh, I got him low. He should die. And he... Oh, gosh, he just wait hard out. Yep. I'm gonna steal ya hot. Hey, Scampy, 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 Scampy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Weak sauce. Try again. Pathetic. Do it again. You suck. Oh. Sorry, I had to switch over to the old-fashioned way. Just because, you know, I'm out of juice. And what's up top here? Wow. Your aim is terrible, Mr. Clanford. And you can get cybernetic things up and running. Well, good news, you're not dying. You're going to live forever. Maybe not live forever, but like with what we saw in Old World Blues and with what Kellogg was able to get away with, that tells me that there was a lot of potential in cybernetics, and that Sean basically canceled out all that research to his own detriment. Because if he had just kept up with it, then he could have probably lived through whatever nonsense he had. Because they said what he had was a very aggressive form of cancer, which means likely a stage. It had already entered stage 4. And so he had one of two options: cybernetics or replacing his body parts with synth parts. Now bear in mind, the synth DNA is rooted back to him. It comes from him. So basically, I don't understand why they couldn't like, alright, let's just replace slowly but surely each organ with a clean synthetic part. You could have avoided some tragedy there, but no, you knew better than everybody else. Freaking moron. Let's see if I can make some heal potions. You have penetrated the goblin. That was no goblin. That was those were what I killed earlier were scamps. And crap. What? No. Told you I'd eat a few of their hearts. Surprised more people don't get cancer given all the rads. I think that's also sort of like a sort of survival of the fittest. The more likely you are to be immune to cancer, the more likely you are to, you know, reproduce. The, you know, little bit of Darwinism here and there. Oh no! That's a bummer. Well, okay then. I am not over encumbered. But yeah, there's also another factor is a lot of people might get cancer, but considering how hard wasteland living is, they might not live long enough to have cancer kill them because, you know, raiders or super mutants or whatever nonsense might have gotten them. Like, first once, but my mom, she's slowly getting over the syphilis office things. Right? Hey, good to hear. We'll keep praying. Darwinism is based on what? Yep. I remember the funniest use of Darwinism I've ever seen was in a social setting. I had my contemporary American history class in college, and and we had just finished up class, and a guy came in late, like he had missed the entire class, and he was like, "Well, I suppose you could ask someone for help in getting, help in getting the notes, but these social Darwinists may not be willing to help you." And I thought, okay, that's the funniest use of that term I've ever seen. Just like it looks like a weeb, then it's a weeb. Jonathan, what on earth are you talking about? I think you might just be here to start nonsense again. Alright. Let's go down. Now that we've got the bridges extended, or at least maybe one of them, I can get over to the other side. Once I get out of here, I gotta find a napping spot because it's time to level up. My conjuration is only 10. Oh, that won't do. We gotta bump that up fast. Nope, not there. Kellogg had limb actuators, probably to enhance his strength and pain. Editor for his tolerance, likely much more we don't know about. Imagine what the Soul Survivor or the Courier. Imagine what the Soul Survivor or Courier could have. I feel like he cut off there. I think what you're trying to say is imagine what the Soul Survivor or the Courier could have accomplished with it. Yeah, there's heck, even in the Mojave, not even like Big Mountain, there was, you could buy implants that could help you improve your, well, a whole heck of a lot. And wait a minute. You're kidding. That's what it could, I thought it was just broken. Well, back up I go. Oh yeah, I could do it Cybernetics. Yeah, so like I think it would be a great field of research to go. And actually, one of the things that I've always thought about, like sort of like, keep in mind, like with Skyrim, it was kind of a big deal that you got shouts as like an extra form of like attack, just something separate from regular magic. And, am I going the right way? Yeah, there we go. It's like a little something extra from magic or what have you. Magic and regular attack. So it was nice that you had sort of an alternate thing that you would have to go out and get. Yeah, and I thought, how would that work in Fallout? And I see there being one of two ways for it. Actually, there's three, but regardless. One, you could have some sort of like rat mutation, like with rad power, like you're slowly, like with ghoulification, like how bright ones can emit radiation. You could have it where you go around and you absorb certain types of radiation that gives you specific sort of psychic or rad powers, which would be really cool. Or there's the other idea that you could go around getting like cybernetic enhancements and implants and stuff as you go around the wasteland, and that gets you, and that helps you become more and more powerful and give you more and more options to other stuff. What I feel like in my dad's mom's house? I don't know. Hey, how you want to do typing space? Yeah, that can be a bit of a bummer there. The saddest part of this game is, despite that being remastered, it's looked like garbage compared to Skyrim. I mean, I think it looks pretty good. I don't know why you gotta be a hater. I mean, compared to like the original 2006 version, this is spectacular. Why you gotta be a Debbie Downer? I really wish magic was more viable in Skyrim. The best casting system wasted on poo-poo spells, even with that exploits marshal, is way better. You are correct. And I personally, like, if you're going to do anything like a magic focus build, you need mods for Skyrim. I mean, technically you could get it done with vanilla if you go like High Elf or Breton, and you specifically work it a certain way, but two flame astronauts at the same time? And me without it was just fire potion related. Add a snowball. She pelvic thrusted at me. She wants it. That'll take you. Yeah, we don't need to talk about that, Jonathan. Now we'll get the extension across. Bridges have been extended. Only when you start seeing too much of the Flame Atronach. Oh, I'm fine with Flame Atronachs I can deal with. They are fine. But suddenly once you start getting like Daedroth running all over the place, that's when we start having a bad time. Or when you start seeing skeleton champions and stuff like that. Gotta get kicked from YouTube. Again, we're not even gonna bring it up. You basically need dual casting stagger or you're cooked. Made a Breton pure caster and was just self-grief at that point. I can imagine. Look at that, you actually got a hit in. I'm proud of you, buddy. And he's out. Oh, give him this. Little trooper, he tried. Maybe you should have summoned the scamp before you got this far. Did you cast Burden on me? Oh, I'm eating your heart. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. That'll teach you to cast Burden on me. I'll eat your organs. Also, what are the bipedal crocs from the Dragon Realm? Because they're not were creatures, to my knowledge. No, I don't know. I think it's just one of Mehrunes' just effed up ideas, making like sort of a gator man or something. He wanted to tap into that power of Florida, that's why. I think the demons from the Firewood would be immune to fire. Well, you see, they would be, but here's the thing. Mehrunes Dagon is a massive jerk to everyone, including his followers. So, he's not going to have a level fire where his men are immune to it because he wants to mess with those men. Nice try. Try again, pal. You'll get there eventually. But not while you're alive. Oh wait, that's right, you die. You die when I kill you in here. That's rough. Yeah, because if you kill a Daedra in Nirn, the Mortal Realm, then they basically just pop back here. You kill them in here, they're dead for good. I think Oblivion had the best magic Morrowind, the best story, Skyrim, the best combat, overall casting and fighting. Yeah, I can get behind that. Aren't we all? Come on, try again, buddy. Pathetic. I cut you down with my blade. You cut it down with a blade. Okay. Oh, it's just a tower.
Oh, just a tower.
I thought a scamp was about to get eviscerated because he was starting with something.
Just a tower.
Alright,
It made Saruman feel bad, you know? It was just a tower.
It was. He should have known better. Architecture needs more than just a vertical surface. Okay, you can take your pick between Oblivion and Skyrim. Which would you as best in terms of classes? In terms of classes? Well, that's kind of the odd thing. Like, you can have, like, builds in Skyrim.
Yeah, Skyrim doesn't have classes. Skyrim doesn't have classes, it has builds.
Yeah, actually, that was kind of the interesting thing. When Oblivion came out, it was like one of the first things that actually had, one of the first games that Bethesda put out that actually they got data back from. And when they realized how people were leveling up, it was like, the classes they chose didn't matter so much because they typically always leveled the same thing depending on what build they were going. So, if you're going like Crusader or Spellsword, you're leveling up the same things regardless.
Hey, bro, take a break for a second.
Okay, hold on. Raven's calling me away for something. Yep.
Alright, sorry about that, I had to borrow a LARK.
Yep. Alrighty. Well, was I before I was so rudely interrupted? Just kidding.
Rude!
Well, yeah, so there is that.
Very busy. If I see that owl again, I'll catch it.
Going down. To the Anguish Keep. Wait, was that who I think it is? I don't know. Who do you think it is?
Alright. I got the pick.
So, how's the weather? Actually, down here, we had a bit of rain, but now it actually looks quite lovely outside.
That's what I was showing you about. The sunset is really pretty today.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm a mountain boy, but if there's one thing the beach can give you, it is very nice sunsets.
Yeah. And oh, so they can't be extended out at the same time. That's interesting.
Anyway, sorry for bothering.
Oh, you're always fine.
I was just here to grab this.
Oh.
Because I want to make a few connections between the black covers and the dark covers.
That checks out.
Yeah, it does.
Have a good evening. You always in here trying to cause problems, aren't you?
Anyway, Lark, did you make your character some trade for honor?
Characters. Well, he is Imperial, and he is wearing Lorica Segmentum, but he is using an Akaviri sword. So yeah.
Kind of.
What's interesting is this armor right here is the closest you get to pure Roman armor.
Well, anyway, I'm not needed here.
Take care, old boy. Why did I didn't want to. Oh no! I wanted to use the apply poison. I just drank poison, but at the very least, I'm still over encumbered. Let's see, what else can I? Yeah, that's what we'll do. We're gonna see how many. I'm gonna get working on. Great. Okay, we can make some dispel. I would have thought scamp skin and crab meat would have done anything. Oh, well, my alchemy level's up. Oh, hey, buddy. Let's see if the poison can kill you. Yeah, that poison was worth something after all. How about that? Let's put that back on. That's homegrown poison right there, too. Little specialty, if I do say so myself. I got to reach 3 times, like 2 times were mad. Last time went really good. I'm glad you liked it. Large character gags. It's out of date. Why is the poison out of date? Ooh, that looks like a cool sword. Is that a fire sword? Can I have it? I want the fire sword. Give me the fire sword. Heat of Sinfulness. Yoink. Weakness to fire. Oh, it's a weakness to fire. That's not as interesting. Alright, moving on. Ow! Alright, you got me on that one, Mayrunes. You got me on that one. Walked right into it, I did. Open sesame. Go on. Oh, that's another problem, you guys. If you're on the West Coast, Your beaches can be quite beautiful, but the water's cold. I have been to Santa Monica. And it was a lovely time, but dang, the Pacific Ocean is chilly. Did you just block fire? Amulet of Absorption, what does this do? Spell absorption on... Yes, please, and thank you. This is why we go into Oblivion Gates, because we get cool stuff like this. Now, that's going to help the magic regen right there. That's a treat right there. But apparently I'm over encumbered again. Well, time to start consuming Daedric Hearts. Delicious. And let's see... You only get it resist frosting, and that'll help. We're recovering! Oh, hey, buddy, didn't see you there. Oh, don't run! You only die tired. What the heck? Oh, I'm silenced, so I can't cast spells. You think that's gonna stop me from killing you? Oh, the fact they're killing you, though, that might stop me from killing you. Alright, I need the good stuff now, bud. Oh. This could... Oh, here we go. That's... Whew. And I'm... Oh, cool. I gotta figure out how to get rid of... Because if I don't move, I'm in trouble. There we go. I'm still silenced! Fall back! That was a close one. Oh, they followed me! See how you like it. Now it's just you and me, pal. And I think you've earned a special treat. Oh, so nothing I have is charged. That's fan-freaking-tastic. Let's try you.
First blood sack.
This one dude is giving more trouble than most of the warriors they have here. Whew! Finally. Ooh, blazing spear. Don't mind if I do. No doom music? No, it doesn't count with it. No heal potions. I do have some, but they only heal over time, which can be a bit of a bummer. Also, the other bummer right now is that I don't have any... None of my weapons are really fully enchanted. And since I haven't upgraded my mysticism yet, I can't use Soul Trap. Those are some tough customers. Alright, final stretch, boys. Helps here is they'll have room to maneuver. Oh crap, this is a regular clan fur. You're tougher than your little shrimp cousins. Miss me with that bullshit. You thought you were a hot shit, but I mean, you kind of are, actually. You know, you do that. No soul trap yet. Yeah, soul trap is in mysticism, and I have to be a apprentice before I can do it. Ooh! Goodness. Longsword of Depletion. Absorb magic? Yes. Let me get a look at you. It's silver, too! Nice. So even when it goes out of charge, I can still hit ghosts and stuff. Now give me that sigil stuff. And we're at. Thank you, Tap. Wait, you need silver. Yeah, in order to hit ghosts, you need either a magical weapon that's enchanted, or you need silver. It's not like Skyrim where you can just use anything to hit ghosts. Alright. I thought I was frozen for a second. Please don't do that to me. Make sure it takes some allergy meds. I'll get to it eventually. Alright, that's taken care of. Nice. Try again. Excellent sword for a mage. I'm playing Doom 2016 for two reasons. One, because I'm bored, and two, I want to be ready for Doom Dark Ages when it comes out. Fair enough. Nice. My best wish for your engagement. Thank you. Who's getting engaged? Did I miss that? Are you shaking? Are you that scared? Sucks to be you. Alright. Another Oblivion gate down. The Fat Rat Camp. What a name. Yep, I'm fairly certain I've taken out all the Oblivion gates in this area, and we're literally like back to back to each other. Okay, congratulations to one engage. Oh, congratulations, Dr. Cal. I misunderstood because I was like, wait, what? What a... Happy to hear that for you. What are your thoughts on the new Pope as American? Okay, that's cool. We'll see how well he does. Level 12. You can't believe how easy this is. You just have to go. A little crazy, and suddenly it all makes sense. And everything you do turns to gold. Yeah, my coin purse says otherwise, pal. But we're going to up our intelligence, because we need to. Let's see, what do I mean? Maximum health. Yeah, I feel like we want to bump that up, too. And we'll put a few points into speed. Should have put some into strength, apparently. How much? Quite a bit. Dang. But these are valuable. Don't just drop them. Okay, that's some. Also, let's see. 2 latent sigil stones. Absorb health on strike. And fortify health on self. Ooh. Do I have any loose items? Because I want like a ring I can put that on, because that would be very good. Like if I had like a ring or something, that'd be awesome. Oh wait, I know exactly what to do. There we go. Back to Skingrad. Gotta sell more of my crap. Hey, better late than never. I think we've been married for over a year. My brother is really just slow in doing stuff. Ah, okay. I'm like, what do you think? Oh, I already answered that. Hey, Raven, what's up? Ooh, sorry, Spark. This is not Raven. This is his brother, Lark. And I am having fun playing Oblivion. Once the game renders... Skingrad, get your act together. Thank you. Alrighty then. Alrighty. Let's go. Is everyone... Yeah, okay. So, we should see people moving. Back to Colovian traders we go. What the heck was that? Oh,
it's you. Hi.
Could you sound more enthused there?
Be an expert on goblin hunting.
Just like, oh, it's you. Hi. Jeez.
Yes?
Could you, you know...
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Let's see if we can't get away with some nonsense.
You're trying to drive me out of business.
I'm actually being quite reasonable, but okay, sure.
That's a good deal.
Alright, good, good. That'll definitely give us some wiggle room there. And... Oh, I do have a minor soul trap I can use. That'll come in handy. Let's see... Anything else I want to sell? Minor.
A good price for a fine... That's a fair deal.
Actually, no, I want to hold on to that. Anything else? No.
A pleasure to serve you. Goodbye.
That should greatly decrease my... So then again, this thing is just so heavy. Silence on strike is good, but like is it worth holding on to? Nah, the wait. I'm gonna say no.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
You are here to buy my stuff.
Another satisfied customer.
Satisfied's a strong word, but you are probably one of the better traders in Skyrim. Like, how strong are vampires in Oblivion compared to Skyrim? Because, you know, Skyrim vamps don't burn in the sun, unlike Oblivion ones, rather not feeding for a while. I don't know. I've never really had much experience with vampires in this game. I got a buddy that loves going vampires in both games, but he's a vampire nut in and of himself, so... I'd have to go vampirism. Or, sorry, still new to the stream and channel. Hey, you're fine, Spock. You're fine. It's all good. I got mad at everybody that confused Raven and I'd never be happy. And I like being happy. Time to level up armory. Or armor. Yep. Level of armor to level 37. Open sesame. And now we're going to go back to Anvil. So we can start some stuff. Alright, let's go. We're going to start over all the way at Mortal Camp. What happened to Raven? Oh, he's in his room. If you have a question for him, I can relay and he'll come in and answer it. Are there... Oh, wolves. Hi. Oh, they're just dogs. I'm not sure I can blame Kenth for this, but I'll find a way. Don't want to waste all the enchantment on that. That dog was hoarding money! Alright, so where's the main road? There it is. Back on the way to Anvil, because we have a Mages Guild contract to fill out, we have a Fighters Guild to join, and by golly, we're going to start the Knights of the Nine quest line. LARK is just an alter ego of Reagan. He really is just fast and good at throwing his voice. Don't be fooled. As funny as that would be, Dr. Cal. The only issue is that we have actually both appeared on camera together. So if you want to believe Raven's really that good at just like he can be in two places at once simultaneously in front of a camera, then by all means. Or am I lying to you? Maybe I am actually Raven. Or maybe there never was a Raven. Maybe it's all just LARK. Or maybe LARK is just a figment of your imagination. Time will tell. Or it won't. Either way, I'm having a good time. And if you look to your right, you'll see the ruins of what once was Kavach. Oh dear, my heavens. One of the things I will say, like, I love the music from Skyrim, don't get me wrong, but there's something about the Oblivion soundtrack that just, it soothes the soul, it does. Kind's still staring at LARK. I will kill you for my wolves and bears you feed. Oh yeah, send your dryads after me too, let's see how that works. Well, gotta do cardio. And if you look, you'll see the greatest group of scalpers around. Look, I know you lost everything, but you still have to hang out in the refugee camp. The demons are gone! Go start fixing the city, you idiots. I'm curious, are there werewolves in Elder Scrolls? I have no idea this franchise, so I'm asking if you know. Yeah, there are werewolves in this game. They typically are followers of Hircine, the Daedric god, or like dark god of hunting. Not today, Kenth. Nice thing about it being attacked by wolves is I get to sell their pelts. So not only am I making Kind suffer, I'm making money. Oh, that's right. Back to grinding. Oh no. Alright. Switch back, we got... Wish I could just keep spam summoning this, but apparently not. Could you tame wolves and have them fight by your side? I could use illusion magic to make them work for me for a little bit, but not in perpetuity. And also, I kind of have this thing about athletics mastery. Sprinting consumes slightly less fatigue. That's good. But I sort of have this ongoing... So, there's this... of the good gods, the Aedra, there are 9. One of them is called Kenth, or as the Nords of Skyrim call her, Kine. And I do not like her. For the main reason that she, in this game, is going to have a bear attack me, and I'm not supposed to fight back. And the game does not tell you that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to figure that on your own. So you have to just get mauled by a bear and take it in order to pass her trial. And so I say that I just hate Kenrith. And so in every game that we play that has wolves or nature or something that can attack you whenever it attacks me, I'm like, yep, that's Kenrith coming at me again. How's your day? It's pretty good. I actually just drove back into town from Columbia. But it was a lovely time visiting the folks, had to get a doctor's appointment, checkup, all that jazz. Don't do it, you're agreeing to provide wholesomely tormented till death do you part run slowly still have a chance. I'm 100% joking on your parents. Oh, okay. We're gonna cross in. We're gonna be back here sooner than you think. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure it gets on the map. Chestnut. Alright, good. It is now added to the map so I can fast travel back here. Because the Mages Guild quest will actually have me go over there. We are almost to Anvil. The westernmost city of Cyrodiil. Has a little bit of Hammerfell influence on it. Oh, what's this guy doing over here? Oh, he's got a little chest. Ah!
Money or your life.
Take it from me if you
Actually,
can.
that's the way this one prefers it.
This one's about to get skewered. Try again. Try again. Okay, fine. Oh. You suck. Try again.
You're pathetic.
You're the one who can't hit me. Alright, that one was pretty good. Bad kitty. Mithril boots, though, not bad. I can hawk those. And what do you have over here? I hate lockpicking. I wish it was like Baldur's Gate, where it's like, oh, you didn't like lockpicking? Smash it. Oh, you've been in a fairy tale a long time. What does you think? Because you wanted to survive that account? Well, here's the thing. Most of the bandits in Skyrim... not Skyrim. Still with that on the brain. Most bandits in Cyrodiil genuinely think, we can take on whoever. We got this. They typically don't expect someone to be able to...
Maik
Maik!
knows much, tell some. Maik knows many things others do not. Everybody's talking about the Prophet. After the attack on the chapel, people are inclined to believe almost anything. Maik wishes you well.
Oh, that's a fun little Easter egg right there. I do enjoy fairy tales pretty good. Yeah, I actually have afternoon. I actually do have the first 2 seasons on Blu-ray. Back before streaming was a big thing. Had to get it somewhere. How you doing?
Can I help you?
No. Actually, directions.
What are you looking for?
Where are all the services?
The smith is next to the north gate. The general trader is in Harborside, outside the wall.
Alright, thanks. Oddly helpful, these guards. I will say about Skyrim thieves that they have the guts to mug a werewolf in vanilla with no mods. They do! Everyone, they'll get gutsy. Alright, fix yourself. Alright, let's go ahead and get clued into the Thieves Guild. Oh, here's the... Let me go ahead and sell that armor I looted off of that bandit.
Valmorve. Been making weapons and arms here in Anvil for 30 years. People say I do good work, and I don't aim to argue with them.
That's great. I'm here to sell stuff.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
I don't know about that, but let's see. Dwarven Greaves. Ooh, nice. Fortunately, you don't have the full set, otherwise I'd be all over that. Alright, good. You got a regular silver longsword, steal everything. Cool. Truncheon of Submission. Restore health on strike and damage fatigue. Alright, that's fun. I like that. Alright, anyway. I don't need this.
You're trying to drive me out of business.
I thought you had a good business. I didn't think that me selling you one thing would drive you out of business. I need to up my personality.
I can't afford to do that.
Are you kidding? I'm about to activate the Dark Brotherhood questline and just kill you. You cretin.
Thank you for your business.
Up yours, pal.
Good day.
That guy's creepy. Oh, wait until you see the actual orcs. Okay, so while we're here, let's just go ahead and get the Mages Guild questline out of the way. Please do. He's creepy. His perfect kill cam, literally, man, get out of here. I would kill him, but there's already another guy in there, and also, killing shopkeepers can be bad for business.
Hello, associate. To earn a recommendation from me, you need simply prove you are able-bodied and prepared to learn something in the process.
I wish I could just slap a sigil stone right on there and go, I have this, that should prove that I'm qualified. But yes, what do you want me to do?
Unlike some frivolous tasks you may be given at other guild halls, this is a serious matter and has consequences. Are you prepared?
Yeah, the cities are empty. I mean, yeah, I only have so many. Actually, what's funny is when they were developing Oblivion, they actually wanted to give, like, each of the, NPC specific goals and stuff and other stuff like that, but they actually had to dial it back, because what would happen is sometimes you would have NPCs kill other NPCs that were crucial for storylines.
Then allow me to explain the task. The Council of Mages has entrusted
How bad can orcs be?
resolving a situation along the
Next time I'm in Skingrad, I will show
Several
you.
traveling merchants have been found dead along the
Because
Gold
they can be
Roads,
quite hideous.
even more missing. The Council has asked that I put a stop to it. You are going to help me do so.
Alright.
We believe the killings are the actions of a rogue mage. Battle mages have been sent to the Brina Cross Inn, the only common link between the victims. You are to travel north to the Brina Cross Inn and speak with Ariel Gerard. She will give you further instructions.
Alright.
Take care.
Let's see, do we have any good magic
I'm
for sale?
Felon Relis of the Mages Guild. I handle alchemy training for the
Alchemy training, which means
only quality
you don't have
goods
any
for
good
sale
stuff to teach
Be
me.
seeing you.
Alright, where are the other mages in here? Oh, you can teach me
Yes?
something, right?
Mark Gullet, Mages Guild Evoker. Farewell. Oh, it's my pleasure.
You can't
Bye.
teach me anything? Bummer. Okay, Thauron.
I greet you. Thor.
What do you got for me, buddy?
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Leech health. Good. You're not gonna try and nickel and dime me to death. That might become useful. I'm gonna get this, even though I can't use it just yet.
I appreciate your business.
Yeah, someone statistically
Good
has
day.
to. Alright, let's go ahead and get to work on that. Annual recommendation, already equipped. Let's go! Not as noble as True but far greater than the farm tools. Alright. Time to switch over magic. Gotta start that grind. Oh yeah, we got a long way to go. I know how you feel my dad was the same way when I married him. Oh, okay.
Anytime.
Personal stuff going on there.
Hey, you.
You got a nice set of dwarven armor there,
Innerus
champ.
and Ventius, hunter, woodsman, and marksman at your service.
Last time I saw you, you were wearing something entirely different. You were an orc armor. You were wearing orc armor before. I don't know why you were wearing dwarven mail now. Odd. I don't stop for nobody. I would fast travel there, but I realized I need Soul Trap very badly in order to keep me enchanted, my stuff enchanted, so, I guess, yeah. I guess I'm going to be going to try and grind. And now we're going to jump to increase acrobatics. Yeah, that's right, just jumping around can up your leveling. Alright, we're at level 15, woo!
It's you, the hero of Kvatch. This is truly an honor.
I will give you an autograph, but you have to pay for it, alright, buddy? What fresh hell did I just hear? I don't know, what did you just hear? Oh, hi, Monique! Good thing I have that minor life detect spell. Gotta get that workout in! Oh, acrobatics. Great for funny meme stuff. Wish Skyrim kept that. Yeah. Can blacksmiths in Oblivion make dwarven armor? Or do they have to scavenge from dwarven ruins?
With all
I
the
don't
farms
know.
in Libane, there's still plenty of forest and wilderness open. For
Honestly, I
settlement.
don't see enough like
I've
good
heard others
stuff
say the
in
same.
Heard any news from the other
like the
provinces?
blacksmith shops.
Nothing
I think I
I'd
need to
like
up
to talk
my
about.
like speech skills to make so
Bye.
they'll show me the finer stuff.
Hi there.
Is there anywhere in Tamriel you can avoid rats, disease, spread? Hello, stranger. What can I do for you? Kerahil has sent you, has she not?
Yes.
Go and speak with Kristoff. Rent a room for the night. Once you have your room, I will meet you there.
Oh.
If anyone asks, you are a traveling merchant, nothing more.
Heavily armored,
Don't
but
say
yes.
otherwise to anyone.
You
No,
got it.
friend, I'm afraid I don't know the way to Shaden Hall, but good luck in your travels. Please
She wants
excuse me.
Hi.
Welcome to the Brina Cross Inn. Can I
Fun
interest you in
fact,
something
this guy
good,
right here that's
or
doing the
perhaps a
voice
bed
edits
for
also
the night?
does the voice of like the head of the Blades. He is actually the same guy that voices the screw tape letters for the audiobook. That threw me away because before I got on a plane, I downloaded the screw tape letters. And I play that on, and I immediately get flashbacks to Oblivion. I was like, holy smokes. Anyway, what are you training?
Let's see if we can't teach you.
You can
a
teach
thing
me
or two.
blunt? That's wild. Or actually, since you're a shopkeeper, you
Can I
teach me a
interest
different
you
kind
in
of
some
blunt.
of my wares?
Anyway, give me a
Let me
bag.
guess. Traveling on business? You don't look like you're out for a stroll.
Yes.
Be seeing you. Welcome to the... Let me guess. Ah, yes, thought so. We get many of them traveling through
You
here.
know, because you'd hire
Well,
when you
we
encounter
used to.
average troll. I
Haven't
don't
seen
think
as many
they'd be,
lately.
They'd be
What with
suspicious.
the,
Fair enough.
Well, you know, the murder.
Lark, you could have a
I don't
pick
like
that
to talk
farmer
about it
tools
much,
pocket
as
for
it's
some
bad for
skooma. They
business.
always have some. You could
At
have
any
some
rate,
super speed.
would you care for
but
a
dude,
bed
I don't
for
want to
the
get
night?
addicted to skooma.
Right then. The bed is just upstairs at the back of the inn. Sleep well.
Yeah, half
You
of them
too.
have creepy
Pardon me.
mouths.
Did I hear
Ah!
you say that you're a traveling merchant?
You heard correctly.
Don't you worry, what with the recent killings and all? I'd be
I've
ever so
literally been
scared
to
for
Oblivion,
me.
lady. I can
I
handle
haven't left
myself.
the
I mean,
inn
I'm
days,
just a
in
simple
case.
merchant.
Well, you take care of yourself. I'd hate to hear about another senseless death. Good luck to you.
Anyway,
Hello.
what up? Let's see, I believe I am all the way down here. Yep. Now I wait for my lady friend. Well, while we're waiting... The grind don't stop for nobody. Oh, there we go. Come on in. Hello.
All right. It should be safe to speak here. Once you've rested, you'll need to continue along the Gold Road.
Oh, you're not staying in here. Oh, okay, I
Garage.
see how it is.
I shall be following out of sight along with the fellow battle mage.
Yeah, keep in mind this is a
No
remastered
attempts to
game
speak
from
to us.
2006.
Trust that we will
So,
protect you.
just imagine what it looked like in
Confronted
2006.
by
Actually, you
this
can look up what it looked like
Do
in
not
2006.
hesitate to protect yourself by whatever means
You're not going to
possible.
riz up the red guard? She's
Once the mage
she's
has
working.
revealed himself,
I don't do that when
we
she's on the
will
clock.
step in
When she's
and
off the
settle the
clock,
matter
she's fair game.
Now, get yourself some sleep.
Hey,
You'll
Sam.
need to be well rested.
We're trying to get that noise complaint. I don't know what you're talking about. I am actually so close to getting a level up. Half of me wants to just do this until I level up, so I can use this. Actually, you know, I'm going to do that. Time to disturb the other patrons. Hey, everybody. Oh. I am the worst guest you can possibly imagine. Well, they're almost there. How's everything? He's doing alright. But remember, I'm still just a merchant, and they're not going to ask any more questions. But also, since there was that ask, let's
Look
talk.
like a bright one.
How you doing?
Welcome to the inn.
You're
If it's a room
older
you're
than I
at,
thought.
speak with Krista.
We'll have to raise up another red guard. But let's check.
All right.
Okay, so you like to be coerced, and you like the compliments.
Really now, you're such a charmer. You're pathetic. You win this one. You think that's funny?
Yeah, I've never really liked this, but we gotta level up that personality's trait somehow. I guess I can't.
All right. Go ahead.
You've reached the maximum disposition for this character.
Be seeing you.
Yeah, she really don't want me.
How are you?
It's probably. I wonder if it's because of all the noise complaints I've been making.
I've been better.
Have you heard any word?
She just sees me spazzing out over here like, yeah, I
I've
hope he
heard
goes
that the
away.
great houses of Morrowind are in upheaval. Indoril is in ruins, and Redoran is besieged by
Come
the
on,
lords
we're
of
almost
Skyrim.
to level
It seems that
13,
these are
baby.
turbulent
Almost to
times for
level
the land
13.
Defender.
There we go. Now it's worth taking a nap. A long nap. Lark Black, don't crack Grandma Redguard to keep you well fed. You make valid points there, Dr. Cal. You make valid points there. I better go back. Lark, have you or your D&D friends look into the Lego D&D set and minifigures? No, we never have. What we use right now is we actually use D&D Beyond's map system. And that just makes it simple to keep track of. Gosh, if I started buying Legos for all my D&D stuff, I'd be broke. It's the most amazing thing. Yesterday was hard, and today was easy. Just a good night's sleeping. Yesterday's mysteries are today's masteries. Interesting how you point that out. But alright, let's go ahead and bump up our strength, just so we don't... we're going to bump up that personality, so we can get them better trade deals. And... going to bump up willpower, just so that I can have my magic regen faster. Let's check my... Yep. I'm stronger than I was before. Shame I maxed out my disposition with you. Otherwise, I'd be trying to, you know, seeing what you're cooking tonight. Alright, now we have to let the obvious elf attack us. Gosh, I'm sure glad the battle mages aren't just inconspicuous. Or seriously, guys, could you be more obvious? Where's that guy running off to? That's kind of suspicious. Yeah, I sure hope it isn't the elf in the dress up there. obvious... What are you, seriously, what are you doing here? Bud. Oh, sorry. Miss. Okay. I can see you, by the way. Come get me. You almost got me. Come on. You almost got me. You're so close. She's actually not the killer. She's just mad at me for constantly spamming the spell. We have a Mind Flayer and a Lady of Pain. Oh. Alright, do you have any predictions for Fallout Season 2? No. I know that they're probably going to be doing some stuff in New Vegas, but after what they pulled last time, it's like, I don't know. Because, like, they get the aesthetic down right, they get so much right, but there's so many things that bother me. Alright, fine, let's
I'm
stop.
afraid your journey ends here, traveler.
Please, you can't catch me.
I'll be taking whatever you're carrying. After you're dead, of course. I do hope it's more than the last few had. They were most disappointing.
Wait, hold on. I have a retort. Do I have silence? Do I have silence? Subjective charge, sever magic. Ooh, that might be funny. But if I have a silence poison, that would be hilarious. Actually, can I? Yeah, I can't create potions for the enemy throw. That'd be fun. Yes! Oh, what's the matter? You can't cast spells now? That is unfortunate.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
I mean, yeah, kinda.
This is the part where...
Part where I what? Sorry, couldn't hear you. There, I got health potions back now. So what were those battle mages and what were they supposed to do? Anyway, what was I doing? Spamming! Who the frick is the Lady of Pain? You don't want to attract the Lady of Pain's attention. Back, what did I miss? A mage has been jumping people and she tried to jump me and I silenced her, so she couldn't cast spells. And seriously, lady, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? Okay, good. I was about to say, she's alive.
You have my ear, citizen.
It's the hero of Kavash to you. The only real problem with Season 1 is the tie when the bombing of Shady Sands happened. I think which is incorrect. They should have probably fixed that. Well, that's just the thing. That's one of my biggest irritations. They get rid of Shady Sands because they have to get rid of the NCR as a factor because they want to have that Fallout vibe. Because they don't just want the world of Fallout. They want it to be in perpetual crap. And even though in Fallout, from Fallout 1 to Fallout 2, and even to New Vegas, you saw there to be an increase in standard of living. Civilization was finally coming back. Even if it was having similar problems to the way of the old world, it was coming back. But they wanted to have the complete post-apocalyptic feel. And so they decided, well, let's just nuke that so we can go back to square freaking one. And also, the whole thing about how the tech billionaires from Vault Tech were just negotiating. Like, yeah, let's blow up the world. That'll be good for business. Yeah, that wasn't completely stupid. And also a complete destruction of Mr. House's character. Nice try, Kenth. Alright. Back to Anvil. Oh, what was I doing? Yes. Level up! Gotta get that soul trap. Oh, we're 2 levels away. Yeah, they could have been to a different part of the country across the Midwest. We haven't seen what's going on there. I don't blame them for wanting to go to, like, hey, this was like in the original games, like covering like what was the NCR territory, and like, I think that's a great place to do it. Like, Raven actually came up with sort of a Fallout story that takes place in that general. I don't have a problem with being in the Western United States. Other places would have been cool, but I understand, like, hey, we want to show people what they're familiar with, which is good. Then don't blow up what we're familiar with. Kind of ruins the vibe, my dudes. Lark, want to hear a 40k joke? Sure, why not? Also, the thing with Mr. House. Mr. House in the Fallout show is seen briefly as a part of the Vault-Tec meeting, where he literally straight up says there's a lot of business potential with the end of the world, but how can you promise anything? And that's when she goes like, we're going to blow up the world ourselves. So that means Mr. House did not just theorize, oh, the world was going to explode like he said he did in the game. That means he knew when it was going to happen. And here's what makes it worse. He knew when the bombs were going to drop because he was in on it with Vault-Tec. And because he knew when they were going to drop, that means that he should have known when to get his chip done, and means him having like the chip manufactured somewhere else and being brought into New Vegas makes him look even dumber than I originally proposed in my video.
So, what of the rogue maid? A she, you say? And she's dead.
Space Wolf, how they handle hangover Space Wolf.
Well, Ariel and Roliant did what needed to be done.
It does check out for the Space Wolves.
More innocent deaths.
They drink to hide the pain,
for now.
And also have a good time.
You have
Still.
done well enough for yourself. I'll pass along my recommendation to Raminus. Though I must say, I doubt it will do you much good in the end. You'd be surprised how easily they forget about the little people.
Oh, is that just because I'm shorter than you? Get some nerve.
I can show you some new things.
An illusion. Alright.
Seeing you.
So you ready to teach me something this time?
Well met.
Oh, you can recharge my weapons.
Always keep your magical equipment charged.
Oof. So pricey. We'll hold off on that for right now. But anyway, train.
I can show you some new
destruction.
things.
I don't need help in destruction. I know what
Have
I'm
a
doing.
look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Greater fortify so fortify magic. Too low. Dang. Devour health. Ooh, I'm gonna want that one later on.
Be seeing you.
Thanks, I guess. Anyway, hold on. There we go. Alright, let's go rotate the Fighters Guild. Not entirely sure many folk knew the bomb was going to drop, as many vaults were still under construction when it happened. Yeah, that's certainly true, but the problem is, he was at the board meeting. He was at the top of the top. If anyone was going to know, it would be him. So, all in all, it just makes him look dumber. It also makes him look far more evil. Because before, you could argue that Mr. House was like, yeah, he's kind of in the moral gray area. Sure, he's a hardcore autocrat and you know, capitalist, but, you know, he's not necessarily evil. Now he was complicit in the end of the world. So, as far as I'm concerned, that knocks him down from the second best choice in Fallout 4 to Fallout New Vegas to the third best choice.
Hey, you.
No, I don't know that spell yet.
Hello.
Why does every sci-fi setting take place in 2077? Well, actually, Fallout doesn't take place in 2077. Bombs just went off in 2077, that's all. Alright, the Fighters Guild. I'm a fighter.
We're looking for recruits. Interested?
Well, that was quick. Yeah, I'll join.
If you're interested, see Velena Daunton in Coral, or Azan in Anvil, or Burz Grokash in Shadenhall.
Well,
goodbye.
I'm in Anvil, so why don't I learn, There we are, Azan.
What can I do for you? Looking for some work? If so, the Fighters Guild can always use able-bodied new members.
Hey, man, I'm right there.
The Fighters Guild is always looking for new members.
Dark
If you've
Angel's
got a
walking
clean
with a
record
fellow
and don't
brother,
have
Dark
a bounty
Angel,
on your head,
but the first Dark
we
Angel
may be
trips
able
and
to
falls
use
on the
you.
ground, and he also
Are you
helped me,
interested in
a brother
joining?
I've fallen until after his brother shoots him. It's been known to happen.
Fine. You are now an associate in the Fighters Guild.
Yeah, I got my
For
associate's
contracts,
degree.
speak either with me or with Burs Grokash in Cheydinhall. Good luck to you.
Okay, so I got 2 missions.
Be seeing you.
There we go. Mysteries of Mastery. The mysteries of magic are slowly revealing themselves to you. Yes. Now let's see what magical nonsense I can learn. Or rather, I can use now. Okay, clairvoyance, not applicable. Minor latch crack. Minor life detect, already got that one. Remote manipulation. Let's see how that one works. Ah, I do have Soul Trap, excellent. Oh, I forgot I had Fireball. Nice. Alright. Let's see. I want to try some remote manipulation. So I need some loose object. Who's got some loose stuff I can mess with? There we go. Interesting. I thought I would be able to do more than that, but there we go. Let's try that book. Look, this place is haunted. Ooh. You're not impressed, are you? Well, fine. I thought it was cool. Those you cretins would ever appreciate anything. Imagine the plot twist of the courier side with the Legion. Oh, if that happened. My guess is that they're probably, since they have a guy already done for Mr. House, it would not surprise me if they had him, like, just go Mr. House. Probably, well, the NCR, if they pick the NCR route, that wouldn't matter, because the NCR is now defunct, so they're probably going to go with, they can't go with the independent Vegas thing under the courier, because they wouldn't be able to flesh out the courier in a way that would make people happy. They're probably going to have to go with the Mr. House ending, which irks me. Anyway, oh yeah, what was I doing? I was helping out the Fighters Guild. Did they not? He didn't give me the quest!
Hello there.
That Jake! The insensitive Jake! I'm a shiv him. Who are the best dancers? Corner Twerker. What?
A pleasure to speak. A contract for you?
Yeah.
Yes, rats. I'm sure she can explain it to you better than I. She lives here in Anvil. Go and talk to her. Good luck.
Alright.
Go take care of the rats, then talk to me.
I've got to go take care of this rat problem. I mean, why is 27/7 a common year for sci-fi? It feels like a bit of a major human technological advance takes place in 27/7. Why not 28 or something? Because I don't want to be so predictable as go like, oh, we just pick a, you know, just a base, easy to remember number. They want to add a little bit of oddity to it. Activating quests, let's go. Oh, there you are.
Ah, you must be from the Fighters Guild.
Yep.
I have a problem. It has to do with the rats in my basement.
I can kill him quick.
That's right. Rats. In my basement. And something has been killing them.
Yeah, what?
It's horrible. My poor babies. You must do something.
Okay, so instead of a crazy cat lady, we have a crazy rat lady.
Little pink noses,
All right.
they're scaly little tail.
I've actually kind of been thinking, especially if they want to bring back the
basement and
Legion
find
in a
out
more
what's
meaningful
happening.
way, they could take the NCR wins, but Lanius is convinced to retreat by the courier. They could do that. Honestly, it's probably not one of my favorite endings in New Vegas. No, I like having an actual showdown with Lanius. Gotta give him that fight. But
Please
yeah.
save my little rats.
Open the door to your house first, and we'll chat. Knock, knock, who's there? Inquisition. Knock, 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 knock. People start fleeing. Let's see. There's the basement. Yoo-hoo, big summer blowout. Okay, so, you got a mountain lion in your basement, but your Skaven population is doing just fine. That's wild. Option 1, you can fight and kill him, or talk to him because the greatest conversation I've had in my entire life. I mean, it is interesting to talk to him, I'm not going to lie to that, but I do like, he's a man there to fight. That's what he's that's what he's all about. He wants to fight. And so, you know what? I'm going to give him exactly what he wants. So...
Well, what have you found? Did you take care of my babies? What was going on down there?
there was an actual lion.
A mountain lion? In my basement? But how? Oh, that's not possible. But it happened. Oh, what if there are more? What if it wasn't alone? Where there's one, there will be more. Find Pinnerus Inventius. He's a hunter and knows this area inside and out.
Inventius. I wonder if he's an inventor.
Please, go find Pinnerus. And those mountain lions.
Wants me to find a Pinterest inventor. Okay. Because surely House and his army of armed unicycle, well, surely NCR would have had a turkey shot at the screen. My coming would have saved you. Gross. But yeah. But if you're a fan of Linnaeus, let me also say you should probably also listen. Like, there's an AI song. I know AI, but like, there's an AI song about Linnaeus. That's like a marching song done by the Legion. Like, theoretically, it's a fan-made song. It slaps. It's like Chaos Marine levels of cool right there. I'm a fan. So after the stream, look that up. It's really cool. By the way, mountain lions.
Mountain lions? Here. Odd. If they're around, I can find them. Come with me. A hunt will do us good, and maybe make that old nut feel better.
Your eyes seem to be a little out of sorts there.
Let's go hunting.
Alright, lead the way. But first, need to make sure my equipment's in tip-top shape. There we go. I feel like we could be going faster than this, bud. Oh, you know that song? Yeah, it's a great song. I'm a shiv you, buddy. I'm a shiv you. So let's see, you've got Orcish Boots, I think Orcish Greaves, Dwarven Chest, Elven Shield, and a Dwarven Sword. Who designed... Oh.
If they're out here...
we see them right there.
I can't imagine there are more than 4 of them. Let's take care of this.
I'm just going to start launching fireballs and hope for the best. Okay, okay. There's 2 down. There's another one. And I'm out of magic, so you have to be gutted. Well, that was quick and easy. Alright, looting their corpses.
think that'll be all of them. Can't imagine more in this area. You can go tell Arvena this is all taken care of.
EU5 was just announced. Arvena was in dev for a while, but it's public now. Well, how about that? I have another Paradox game that's probably going to confuse the heck out of me. Because House and his army of unicycles will win against the army famous for attrition that had access to anti-material weapons and no shortage of bodies. If you want to talk about how the NCR could have beat Mr. House, I 100% can come up with that way, because literally all they got to do is like lure them all to the mountain ridges and then use like the anti-material rifles to actually start picking them off. Because another big problem with Mr. House's things is he doesn't have a way to effectively produce more Securitrons. He can only truly repair the ones that he already has. And the thing is, he doesn't have really the facilities to repair those. He needs to rely on some form of human mechanic to help him out. And so, the NCR could, in theory, whittle him down. Alright, so let's go and talk with the nice lady and let her know that we've killed all of the mountain lions. Cubicle of Chaos is glory perseveres. Oh yeah. Yeah, the song. It's a great one. Yeah, when I'm like, that's a song I will use like when I'm painting my Chaos Marines, because that song.
Take care of those mountain lions.
I
You
did.
think you've gotten rid of them all? You do? Well, you haven't. There's one in my basement right now. Go get it.
I'm charging extra for this, and I want you to know that. SAS costs extra. Actually, hold on. Let me soul trap this thing. Alright, buddy. Whoa, 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 leave. Rat! Oh, crap. I killed the rat. I don't have a soul gem. That is awkward. That is very awkward. I'll have to let her know that, well, it totally was the, if it was a mountain lion that killed her, that's, no, certainly wouldn't have been me. So you mean to tell me a mountain lion wouldn't fit in a lesser soul gem? That is insane. Okay, I need more soul gems, apparently. Just whatever. Marshall's trying to be the iron. So, yeah, he's a good songwriter there. Particularly good for, like, marching style songs. Alright, I took care of your kitty problem.
This is ridiculous. Someone's out to get me, to
You know,
get my poor babies.
You could also, like, repair the hole in your house so that they don't get in. Explain.
She's the one. She's never liked me or my sweet little pets.
Gee, I wonder
know
why.
It's her. I've even seen her sneaking around in back of my house at night. She thinks she's so smart. She and all the other women. I'll show her. I want you to keep an eye on her. Find out what she's up to.
Okay, sure. Judging by the screenshots I've seen in the map, U5 makes 4 look like for preschoolers. Okay, I'm exaggerating a bit, but if you saw the map, you'd see what I mean. Okay, so it's even more convoluted than 4? Oh, good lord. And let me ask this question. How much of the DLC from the last game is just going to be automatically with the base game, or am I going to have to, you know, take a down payment to, like, you know, take out a second mortgage to afford all this nonsense that's going to come out with EU5? Alright, let's see. Where's the girl?
I don't know if I can help you.
Wait, what? Lest she gets suspicious. Okay, so Quillweave is very far away? How far away is she? What the heck is she doing in Coral? You can't be serious. She's in coral. Why the hell is she half of the damn continent away? Okay, you know, I'm going to wait. Let's see if she shows up.
Greetings. Greetings and salutations.
Okay, apparently I gotta go all the way to Coral. If I have to hunt her down all the way to Coral, I'm gonna be livid. And I wonder why 4K games are so hard to get into. Exactly, like, Hearts of Iron 4 I think is somewhat manageable, but even then, like, there's so much nonsense that is confusing. Okay, now let me, now I have to know, why the hell is this character that is crucial for this quest in Anvil all the way over in another city?
Well met.
She's just standing there. So I had to go over here to get her to... Okay, I'm a hope that if I wait, she will... Okay, let me see where she is now. Okay, good. She went over there. Woo! I actually found pretty catchy 40K songs about the Acadians. It's kind of got a marching feel to it. Hey, good. Though I think my personal favorite 40K song will forever be "Purging with My Kin" by Stringstorm, because that song is just deliciously fun. She's just standing there, menacingly. Lark's character. I've been walking for 30 days. Okay. Now, I need to go see what nonsense she's up to. She can never know.
I saw a mud crab a couple of days ago. Ugly little animals.
How lonely is your existence if you're telling people I saw a mud crab a day ago? Ah, don't come near me. Stealth Supreme. Quit looking for me! Maybe I can talk to her now, I don't know.
My name's Quillweed. I don't know what you're talking. Be seeing you.
Then go do your thing. How to get people into the Fighters Guild. The first mission include tailing. Oh no. Don't tell me you're marching all the way back to Coral. Do not tell me you're doing that. We're gonna wait. Let's see what happens. Oh no, she's caught in the thing. When I last did this quest, she just went over, did the thing, and then just...
What is it?
Hold on. I heard an orc. Someone wanted to see what orcs look like. This is what... I'm going to show you guys what orcs look like and how ugly they can be.
What is it?
Captain Dougal's rumored treasure has to be true.
This is an orc.
Anvil found it.
Ugh.
Is that so? Have you heard any word?
Closest we'll get to a 40K orc there, I'll tell you what. Alright. Okay, so we've learned this about her. She doesn't understand personal space.
Tidings. Something about Arvina Thellis is a bit odd. I've heard she keeps strange things in her basement.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on that!
Whatever's going on in that house, I don't want to know about it.
You're causing it!
I hear there were some goblins around here recently. Awful creatures. Poor beasts, I hate them. See you.
I gotta be stealthy. I have something that makes me invisible, right? There we are. mute button, too. Sneak increased to level 8, yeah. I think my next build actually will try and go like for a more sneaky, stealthy, stab kind of guy. What's she doing over there? Oh. Did she do the thing yet? Come on, do the thing! We're all waiting! My issue with Paradox isn't the DLC, but more that they've never made good tutorials as they don't explain the DLC features. That's preach. Yeah, they are terrible at tutorials, because if you go and it's like, okay, how do I do X? Figure it out, dude. But they'll explain, like, the barest of bones of the basics. But then it's just like, okay, how do I do this? Why is the AI able to raffle stop me? Well, it's like, oh, you gotta figure it out. Oh my gosh, did she do the thing? Or is she just gonna wander around forever?
My name's Quillweed.
Why does the first Fighters Guild mission involve me doing stealth? Oh, hey, Shark. Don't question this, sir. I'm not trying to do anything illegal. Go to the back of the thing. Go to the back of the thing. You are going the wrong way. 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 Oh, good lord. Maybe sneak around not in heavy armor. Heavy armor is a part of my identity. I refuse. Sneak will just have to learn to get over it. That's all there is to it. I tried to get into Crusader Kings 3, but there were just so many menus and being so convoluted to do even the simple things. It made me wonder how people enjoy playing this game. There are some people that really enjoy like micro. Oh my gosh!
What can I do? I don't know.
Okay, that's it.
Good day.
Quick saving. Good.
Hey, come on now. There's no need to get violent. I give up.
It's all over, lawbreaker. Then pay with your blood.
Yeah, that's great. You're interfering with official Blade's business. Man, you guards are tough.
May you rest in peace.
Oh, that was actually nice of you to say. What'd she do? The problem isn't what she did, it's what she's not doing, because here's the thing. Last time I did this quest, and I was wearing even heavier armor back then, I legitimately just all she is supposed to do in this is she is supposed to sneak, she's supposed to sneak behind the house, lay some meat, so that down there, so I can explain to her, hey, you've been attracting mountain lions, and she'll go, oh no, I was just trying to attract the rats out. That's how the conversation is supposed to go. That's all that's supposed to happen. But the thing is, for whatever reason, I don't know whether it's because she thinks I'm watching her, or knows I'm watching her, that she refuses to do it, but the thing is, I need to be able to see her to do this. And so, I don't know whether it's bugged, whether it's just because she sees me. Regardless, she is pissing me off because this mission should be over by now. But no, because they decided, hey, are you trying to be a big, heavy infantry kind of fighter guy? Yeah, well, do a stealth mission, you fuck. Oh my gosh, I wasn't even over there and you keep turning around! Fine, fine. I'll do it. I don't like doing it, but tell you what. There. I'll wear the Kavach outfit. There. I'm totally light now. Totally night. Doesn't help with my stealth status shit. And where the fuck are you going? Alright. Let's try doing this at night, like the mission says. I realize I might just be an idiot. Wait, what just happened? People are leaving me. I literally just have to wait for night! I'm gonna kill her. I'm going to kill... I'll take the venison, though. How big of a difference is there between Skyrim and Valhalla? There's some pretty big differences. The combat's very much different. How magic is handled is different. Like, how the casting works in Skyrim is better. The types of spells and how it levels up, I think, is probably better in Oblivion. There's also, like, there's a class system involved. Like, you pick which class which determines which, like, skills you automatically have improve rather than just your race determining that. So it's actually kind of interesting. There are some very noticeable differences. Alright. Let's go in so I can talk. I just want to talk to her. Hello.
Yes. What can I do for you?
You can drop dead.
You what? Well, I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. I
followed you all the way from Coral!
Fine. You've got me. I figured if I left some rotten meat outside, the nasty little things would come out, and the guards would take care of them.
Have you ever watched a YouTuber called The Fat Electrician? Oh, dude, I love The Fat Electrician. Pretty much anytime like he drops something new, either on The Fat Files or Fat Electrician, I'm like, alright, I gotta go see this. Great for listening when you're driving down the road, too. I love listening to that, dude. You learn so much. Alright,
Mountain lions? In her basement? I just wanted to lure her vermin outside. I didn't mean to hurt anyone, except the rats. Please, don't tell her. And if you can keep this our little secret, I can make it worth your while. There's a bit about acrobatics I can teach you. Give it some thought.
Not having to pay for teaching. You drive a hard bargain. But we'll see, we'll see. But I do have to inconvenience you some way. Ooh, what's this? Wait, hold on. Actually, I can... I get to try out a spell. Fortunately, none of this is really worth taking. Oh well. Leveled up. I loved his video on company history. Yeah, like I learned so much about Costco, Waffle House. Yeah, well, his one on Waffle House was actually might be one of my favorites. But yeah, Little Caesars, all this, like, he's just great at making content. Every video is just a banger. I wish he didn't curse so much because I would love to show him in my classroom. But he's actually said, like, yeah, I've had teachers contact me saying, like, hey, we'd like to use your videos, but you swear too much. And he tried to release, like, safe videos, like where he does the same thing, but he doesn't have the cursing. And, like, YouTube just won't let those, like, do well. So he's kind of stopped trying, which is a bit of a bummer.
She's behind it, isn't she? Tell me what you found out.
She had nothing to do with it.
Didn't, huh?
Yeah, anyway.
Oh, the poor little
300 gold! Hot dog, just for taking care of some mountain lions. I deserve more. Not because of the mountain lions. Mountain lions were cake to deal with. It was the freaking tailing mission. Lark, your favorite Roman emperor? Probably Constantine. Probably Constantine, Aurelian, and Augustus are also up there. Yeah, I'm trying to think of any other that sticks out. Trajan also had some good points there, but I think Constantine's going to have to be my favorite. Alright, where is she? I let her know. Where? Dang, Blizzard ran away! Are you still hiding?
So, you didn't sell me out. I appreciate that. You've got to be light on your feet to make it around.
Alright, thanks.
Farewell.
My acrobatic skill increased! Yay! I love his Jean Paul Jones videos and his video on Wojak. Yes! The Sergeant Reckless one. That one was hilarious. Because I just love the prospect of, like, okay, they're going to try and kill Reckless. Like, with these bureaucrats want to kill Reckless, we might actually have to kill a guy. It's like, you do not mess with the horse. Yeah, because actually where I live, like, if you go to, like, I live really close to Paris Island, and they have a marine museum there, and they have a little tribute to Sergeant Reckless there, which is great. All the ones you listed are weak. You really want to call Constantine and Trajan weak? By what metrics? By what metric are those three emperors weak? I'm genuinely curious, Sam. Alright, anyway, back to the Fighters Guild. Let them know I completed the contract. I was like, oh yeah, Unsubscribed Podcast is really good. Anytime... Like, I liked it when they had him and the guy from the History of Everything podcast. Having them do their little discussion was fun. Who are you?
Vigdis, Fighters Guild.
I figured as much. Train?
Knowledge is power. Go hurt something.
Alright, I can do that. Let's see, where's that guy?
Well met.
What's up?
Heh. Everyone calls me Sten the Ugly. I got tired of beating people up for it. So go ahead, live it up.
You're actually not... Compared to a lot of the other people here, you're not bad looking.
Day.
Non-pale compared to Little Caesar Pizza Lark. You know what? Fair enough. I ain't gonna argue that one. Fighters Guild Porter. Why was Caesar assassinated? I don't think he wanted to be a king, even though the Romans were a monarchy in name only later. They didn't see themselves as such. The reason they killed him was kind of... He had just come out of the end of a big civil war.
What's the news?
Which just sort of...
The news has not been good.
Which sort of ended years of the... Because you got to keep in mind, there were two big political parties at the time in Rome. You had the Optimates, which were the conservative party that were very big in the senatorial class, and you had the Populares. Caesar was a part of the Populares faction. And so he had basically just crushed the Optimates rule. And so a lot of the more traditional senators that thought, you know, the senatorial class should have more power, they were the ones that didn't like all of Caesar's reforms, and they were worried about him using his popular support with the people to basically become a king. And though he never wanted to be a king officially in name, he was dictator for life. He was the one running the show. And from their perspective, it's like, we want our power back too. And so they killed him. not realizing how much the people of Rome actually liked it.
I hope I can help.
Got any more contracts?
I'll need someone who's at least an apprentice for this job. Maybe you're ready for advancement?
Okay.
You've done well so far. I hereby promote you to apprentice. Good luck.
Oh, okay, cool.
Looking for more work, eh? Good. Got a contract for you. I'd like you to go talk to Norbert Lels.
Norbert? He'd become too powerful for the Senate. Yep, pretty much. Who is he?
He runs Lels Quality Merchandise here in Anvil. He's been having problems with break-ins, though, and he's hired us to put a stop to it.
All right.
Take care of Lels. He needs the help.
Let's go look into it. And then after we look into that, I need to go talk to the Prophet.
Hello.
I don't know what to think about the attack on the chapel. Things seem...
Yeah, I may want to look into that attack on that chapel. Sup? How we doing? Level 13. Alrighty then. Hey, no, it's a pretty clear sky right now. A nice city, this Anvil. Saying the chapel got desecrated. Wreck the soul, Invictus one. Yeah, there's some pretty good Aurelian memes out on YouTube.
How do you do?
I do all right.
Hello.
What's going on with you?
I saw...
Did you see his Bass Pro Shop? Yes, I did. The Redneck Mecca. I love it.
Welcome.
Norbert!
Greetings! Welcome to Lel's
Nice
Quality
mustache,
Merchandise.
dude.
We have a wide range of goods to suit
Makes
your
you
needs.
look like a failed pervert.
Oh, and perhaps you saw the sign outside? A slight mistake, you know. Bit of bad luck there. So, what can I do for you?
Well, first I want to... Ah, crap, I can't sell you crap until I get through... Get out of this. Anyway.
I've lost a great deal of merchandise over the last few months. I keep replacing it, but they keep stealing it. New locks on the doors be damned. They always come at night after I've gone to bed. Maybe a mage transports them inside. You can just stay in the shop overnight. Good luck. I'm going to wait at the flowing bowl until this mess is settled. I know I can trust you to keep the place safe.
Okay.
Be seeing you.
So let me wait a few hours. Alright, who's gonna come on in? Who's gonna come on in? Make sure I have the quest line. Alright. You think they would be able to convince the guard to do this, but no, okay. As a member of the Fighters Guild, I have no qualms with this. If these burglars don't get in soon, I'm gonna be the one stealing crap. Oh, the crazy story behind the piano is like some Indiana Jones type nonsense. Yep, and it's just like, how am I gonna counteract the curse stuff? I'm just gonna have some. I'm just gonna make sure rednecks are the main target. Cause like, oh, it's cursed. Great. I'm gonna come and see if I can't shoot it. Like, who's your favorite Viking in history? Probably Leif Erikson. Or Rollo. Okay, it's 10:22. I've been here 2 hours. Aha!
Why do you bother me? Go away. Let's get this over with.
I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Cowabunga it is. Let's see. Let's apply some fire damage. Let's also get... And... Die, you say? Well, let's give you a little bit of the extra juice, shall we? Mythal helmet and cuirass. I'll take that. Shame I'm not going a light armor build because all this Mythal abound. And a dwarven claymore. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, of course I'm over encumbered, but you know what? I don't care. It was worth it. Actually, you guys had weapons too. Where did you drop theirs? A silver longsword, not bad, and a glass dagger. Yoink. I'm over encumbered, of course I am. But I want to sell their crap, man. Come on. Just let me sell their stuff. Nice. Like, would you eat a hippo steak? Yes. I would eat some late cow bacon. But the Finnish soldiers that went on so methy went on a week-long tweak session in Ski. And there you go. That's some fancy armor. Yeah, here's what the Mythal armor looks like. Yeah, it's pretty sweet armor, but unfortunately, it's light armor. So I don't have proficiency in it. But it looks dope. So, back to being a Roman samurai. I need to find a way to lose 20 pounds. Let's see, I can probably make some alchemy crap and then, important question, when is the next Warhammer lore drop? Like, where does it come from and how else does it drop? Because I need to know when Lehman's coming back. I don't know when Lehman's coming back. And oftentimes it's done through books or, like, with typically the lore follows, like, whatever, like, the next big, like, set coming out is. Like, Slanesh just got a huge thing because they just dropped a box set for them and Fulgrim's new model. So there's a lot of stuff going on with them right now. However, it's hinted that, apparently from what I've heard, I haven't read the book myself, so take this with a grain of salt, but apparently in Fulgrim's book, it's hinted that Rogel Dorn will be the next one to return. But again, that's what the rumor is. Let's see, damage health. I have so many ingredients, but they don't mix together at all. That's a bummer. Wait, I know a way to get rid of some of it. Gotta level up. Alright, so now I just need 6 more. Wait, I know. Drop one of these. And one of these. I'm still over encumbered. Gosh dang it! Let's see. Why does everyone call them Byzantines when the term was named a German scholar long after the fall? Because that's just kind of how it works when it comes to naming. Like, you go with what was more of the popular terminology for it in the modern day. Like, for example, we called the Iranians Persians for so long just because that's what the Greeks called them, even though that's not what they called themselves. There we go. Now we're light enough to get moving.
So how we doing?
We're doing alright.
Thought I'd check on you.
Had to kill some bandits that were all decked out in pretty sweet armor, but unfortunately it's light armor, so I can't wear it.
That sucks.
Hi there.
Hi there, indeed. Why would you do that? I showed my little brother your video on the Institute. It was hilarious how he roasted the Institute. Well, yes, it was, but, you know, Sean, he deserved it.
Yes, he did.
Dorn first day, where's my hand? And Pierce throws over the rug. You have no idea. There you are.
Were you able to take care of my problem with break-ins?
Yes, and I have stuff to sell you.
You've gotten them? Wonderful. But their names are familiar to me. All of those men have worked for me. Amazing.
So they kept a key.
I even trusted them to open up the shop in the mornings.
They would keep
I can't imagine what turned them to a life of crime. Sad. Well, here's your payment.
Thanks, bud.
Farewell.
Hello. I don't know if I can help you.
300 gold? Nice.
Everyone loves 300 gold.
Yes.
I love it.
Everybody, how you doing? Alright.
Anytime now.
Need bandits to carry around some heavy armor. Too many of them were wearing light armor.
Huh. Well, I appreciate that.
What's this?
How are you?
About time. How did we have that?
Well, we don't have any connection to either, so you know.
Like how Raven showed up in the video.
Yeah. You killed your nephew because he was asking for it.
I wonder why Carmelita Fox is so popular, even those who never played Sly Cooper.
You know why. We don't want to admit that we know why, but we know why.
And besides, I think most people who like Carmelita know where she's from.
It's like the Family Guy joke with Stewie running the psychology thing, and Lucy's like, me and Pigpen have been dating, and I keep getting infections, and I don't know why. Really? You don't know why? Uncle Raven had to take his belt off. Sean ain't gonna be sitting with God anytime soon. How bad he's. Yep. All right, now I can go sell crap and. Yeah, sell crap. Maybe this guy has some good stuff for me now. Maybe I can smooth talk him. Hey.
What can I do for you?
What can I do for you? Also, I can.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Let's try 58. Maybe we can get you to be somewhat reasonable. There we go.
A fine transaction.
Indeed. Really? Glass dagger gives me 8? I'm not sure about that, but anyway. It's just filling up the inventory. And... Alright. Now we've got some money, and I have enough to buy something I've actually wanted for a long time. A house. Cheapest one here is... Cheapest one in the game is in the Imperial City. It's a hovel for $2,000 bucks. But I need to get that, and I also need to be able to buy a chest.
Tell your friends about me.
No.
Good day.
He was going to die, and he Raven showed him the Emperor's Mercy. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly, Volpe. That's how it works. I was really just thinking of him. I'm thinking how he died, but still. Alright, so, next order of business. Before I go buy anything or do anything, it is time! I begin the quest. Because the chapel in Anvil was attacked.
I wouldn't go in there unless you have a strong stomach. We have orders to leave everything just the way it was until the investigation into the chapel attack is
a bit too
finished.
good for my taste. I can still appreciate her as a character. Yeah, that's what you'd argue that one of her faults. Like she has trouble seeing sort of the gray. She's a very black and white person. So what the heck happened here?
It's baffling. How anyone could have gotten in and out of there without being seen by our patrols is beyond me. Maybe that prophet is right.
Her voice. Yeah, her original voice.
Unholy.
Even the voice in 2. Actually, no, all of her voices were kind of attractive in their own way.
Take care.
Well, thank you. The dagger hit harder than your Akabiri katana. Yeah, but that's once I actually put it into the thing. Like once I actually wield it, it's not going to be the same. Just because I'm not as good with short swords and daggers because of how I've spec'd. Had I had more agility, then yes. Oh yeah, this is some chaos stuff right here, but we can still loot their nonsense. What? They're not using it anymore. Alright, after my preliminary investigation, I have determined that they did. Carly is a fine Spanish fox. You are correct, Velvet. Alright, Anvil Castle Gate. Huh? Anything cool in here? No. What? Why is the bed still considered bed? Like, who's sleeping in it now? They're all dead. Shazar and the Divines. Looks as though Bella hit this place hard. Yep. Odd that they'd attack the one dedicated to Debel. You think they'd go after, like, Akatosh. But I guess they wanted to pick on the weakest one. Nothing in here worth stealing. Alright, let's go. And what's funny is, with this place being dedicated to Debella, you'd think that her stained glass portrait would be front and center, but no, they have Stendar front and center, and where's Debella? Where's Debella? There she is. Yeah, Debella's over here, and I don't know why. also know why she has that under-chin beard right there. And where's the one that irritates me the most? Kenth, there you are, up yours. I might have forgiven him if they were doing this to Kenth's place. I think for Lieutenants when I was younger, I still kind of find the voice attractive despite me being married.
How are you?
I mean, hey, you're allowed to say, like, hey, things attract, like, I'm attracted to certain things. I don't think that's a problem.
For the 9. The blood tide. Oh my!
Hey, I'll stand.
To what do I owe this honor? I am but a humble prophet. What business do you have with me? This
chapel
is
attack.
only the beginning. Umaril has returned, as foretold by Pelinal Whitestrake in his dying breath.
He also talked about the coming of Raymond Cyrodiil, but that's neither here nor there. Umaril, who's that?
Umaril the Unfeathered, the sorcerer king of the Aliens, who ruled over this land for long ages before the rise of men.
Okay,
He
so...
was cast down by Pelinal Whitestrake, but Umaril's spirit survived, and now he has returned to seek vengeance upon the gods.
Okay, so a little background. Actually, no, I'll let him explain a bit, and then I'll fill in the gaps.
Does no one remember the old tales?
Listen, just fill out the
Saint
exposition.
Pelinal, the divine crusader of legend, Alicia's companion when she overthrew the rule of the aliens 3,000 years ago. Pelinal, with the aid of the gods, fought the alien sorcerer King Umaril and slew him. But Umaril's spirit survived, and he has now returned.
Okay, who attacked?
Do you understand nothing? The blood speaks.
Yeah, I saw it wrote
I
something.
can read the ancient runes.
Kind of sounds like
if you
Shiagora.
cannot.
Dude, the guy that does Shiagora was like 50% of the guards in this game as well. He's all over.
In the alien tongue, by the eternal power of
This must be the guy. No, this guy's much chiller than the dude in Whiterun. Because he's actually talking about a full-on legitimate threat.
Upon Umaril's ancient foes, and a threat.
So how do we stop Umaril?
Umaril cannot be stopped. Not without the aid of the gods, not without the Crusaders' relics. Without a champion, the gods are powerless to act.
I don't think that's entirely true.
But who among us is worthy to wield the divine Crusaders' weaponry?
Well, you know what? I'll do it. I'll be your guy.
You would quest for the holy panoply of Pelinal Whitestrake? The legendary relics that have been sought by mighty warriors throughout the ages?
Yeah.
Are you a worthy knight?
I mean, well, I'm not knighted, and nobody really knows but the hero about Kvatch, maybe just yet, so I'm gonna say no.
A humble heart is a good starting.
Okay, I actually knew that was the answer to pick, but still.
Decide if you are worthy to
Time to go on a pilgrimage. What do you think of country balls? I particularly like them. I particularly like the YouTuber that uses them, Call Me Ezekiel. I think he does phenomenal. If you don't know who Call Me Ezekiel is, he does phenomenal history content. Get ready to face the bear again. Yeah, you guys are going to see how messed up this is, but first I got to find all the way shrines.
The gods grant insight to those they deem worthy.
Well, I'm screwed.
Why and how they act.
Because I could get all 8 of them, but Kennett's going to be on the edge going, no, I don't trust him. He's not getting anything.
Traditionally, knights who wish to quest for the relics would walk the pilgrim's way. Travel to the
Believe it or not, it actually just refers to doing a sort of a jig while
pray
you
to
walk.
each of the gods in turn and ask their favor upon your quest. If the gods deem you worthy, you will be granted a sign. Go forth with the 9's blessings.
Alright.
May the 8 and 1 guide your steps.
Alright, so it gave me a map to the Way Shrine's prayer, so I gotta go to the Imperial City anyway, so let's try and see if we can't get a few of them on the way. Oh, I still gotta sell some stuff, don't I? I forgot to sell all this. Oh, well, I got stuff to do. Alright, Way Shrine map. Okay, so the closest one is north of the city and west of Kvatch. Alright. So about here. Yeah, I have watched Call Museum before. I like it. Yeah, really good. I really love his series on like the Opium Wars and basically all the stuff that goes on during the Century of Humiliation in China. I also love, like, kind of one thing that I wish he'd go back to more is like his book series, like where he like compared Homage to Catalonia versus Of Mine Were of Troubles. His Spanish Civil War one I think might be my favorite of his because of how he covers it. Because he does a good job of like covering both sides, not being like super biased for one way or the other. I think he just does a good job all around. And also I find the country ball sort of things to be endearing. The whole Gib Clay kind of thing. Alright. Who wants to come at me? I got my pig sticker. Also, one cool thing I will show you since I have this out right now. Watch the power attack on this. You'll actually, like, switch, like honestly, like the dagger might have some of the coolest animations. Okay. Let me double check the map, make sure I'm actually close. I'm actually going to have you shortcut that. Maybe a little bit for... Oh, there it is! Alright. Who want... A boar? Actually, wait. Can I have your soul? I captured a soul! Finally! Alright. How big was the soul? Please tell me it didn't go in the Grand Soul Gem. Okay, Grand Soul Gem's full, so it probably didn't go in there. Yes, okay, so boars are lesser souls. Let's do it. Let's charge you. That would get you up all the way. And that would... I'm going to wait. Actually, what the heck, yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait for right now. Actually, since I have that, let me see what I have in terms of... Because I might want to enchant my Dwarven Sword. Let's see. You have Absorb Health on strike and Disintegrate Weapon on strike. Now, I want to say that because having just a permanent Fortify Health would be very good. Disintegrate Weapon, Fortify Blade. Yeah, We'll enchant you. No. There. Let's see. Really? AMD, go away. I can't spell today. There we go. That'll work. Nice. Have you heard of a YouTuber called John Solo? No, I actually haven't. My brother and I watched Raven's Responsibility on the female villains and couldn't believe that guy. He was all over the place and constantly contradicted himself. Yeah, that was well, I came home one day and he was working on that and he's like, okay, Lark, you gotta see this. This is just absolutely ridiculous. Alright, Arcade! That is one down! 8 more to go. Alright, I prayed at the Way Shrine of Arcade. Alright, next one is a little bit west of Skingrad. So let's say right about here, I think. And curse mine. But yeah, just because when you listen to them for a little bit, all you can realize, like, okay, you kind of contradict yourself. Really, all I'm getting from this is that you just have certain ones you like, and what do you want, pal? Okay, sure, I can kill you.
Jump on my sword while you can.
Come on. Sucker. Nothing really worth taking. A silver mace? Yoink! Alright. This way. What's an Imperial soldier doing this far off the road? Wait, that's not an Imperial soldier, is it? Speaking of which, though, let me go ahead and switch over to you. Just because you won't waste anything. Also, gotta repair ya. Because I want to make sure I level up my blunt, too. Come on, come on. Where's it? Am I out of... Yeah, that's right. I'm out of repair hammers. I need to get more. Perfect for bonking werewolves. Exactly. Bonk. What are you doing out here, bud?
Good afternoon.
Apparently I can only talk to the horse. There it is. John Solo... Those are messed up origins of my favorite myths and fairy tales from childhood. Oh, okay. That sounds cool. Alright, Mara! Woo, we are two! We got 2 down, baby! 2 down! And the next one. I wish I would just kind of like add the things to the map, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Okay, so Tabella is south of Coral. There's something I need to take care of in Coral anyway. But first, let's you know, actually let's fast travel to Coral. I wanna check something out. Everybody loves bonking the werewolves. Lovely. Ah, crap. The rendering hasn't happened yet.
Knows his way around this area.
I spoke to him recently.
I'm gonna go take a quick nap and then we'll pop in to help out.
Hi there. I saw a mother a couple of days ago with ugly little animals. Well, at least there's...
Come on, I just want to take a nap.
Well met. Hello.
What, do I know?
Hi there. What's going on with you?
Force-feeding garlic to vampires? Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder how they take that. Probably not too... Man. I think that's one thing about it. It sucks to be a vampire. Like, you have to drink blood, and if you try and eat other stuff, you can't eat garlic. That sucks. Garlic's probably my favorite spice. If you can even consider it a spice. Ah, bed's taken. Nope, can't get in there. Wait, nope. Gosh dang. The living quarters. There was more than one bed last time I checked. There we go. Why can't I sleep? I'm a member of the Mages Guild. Why am I not allowed to snooze?
Hello.
What up? I like John Solo, Paul Bunyan, and Wendigoon video. I don't know about, Wendigo. I thought you were talking about Wendigoon. Guess I'll go sleep in the Fighters Guild. Garlic purifies the blood. It's funny how vampires often associate with pestilence and plagues. Yeah, particularly if you've seen the new Nosferatu movie, you know all about that.
Could happen here. Of course not.
Let's go to the Fighters Guild. They'll be able to give me some beds.
You may speak.
I don't need your permission. Finally! A bed. And we're awake again! Huzzah!
It's you.
It's me! You are correct. Yeah, I love the Nosferatu movie. Yeah, I thought it was great, except for one scene, realistically. That had just, like... I'd actually love to talk to the director. Like, okay, you had a great, absolutely wonderful movie. I thought you did very well. But what the hell? What the actual hell happened in that scene? Why did you think that was a good idea? And if you've seen Nosferatu, you probably know which scene I'm talking about. Alright, let's go ahead and sell some stuff. What scene? The scene where basically, like, she's sort of going through, like, a mental breakdown, and then she decides, like, oh, we're gonna prove that our love is greater than him, and so they just start going at it on camera, and I'm like, whoa, I didn't need to see that. Didn't want to see that.
But I'm hoping you can help me. My
daughter, call me a prude if you want, but I'm just kind of like, hey, whoa. Like, the whiplash is astounding to me. Oh, you're missing your daughter?
That's right. My daughter Dharma never came back from Hackdirt.
Ooh, we're about to get into some fun stuff here.
Something may have happened to her. Can you help?
Yes, I can.
I can't thank you enough for your kindness.
Dracula versus Edward, King Dracula all the way.
To a Tira Moslin in Hackdirt, so I would start there. In case it may be useful, she was with Blossom, her horse.
Obviously, Drac.
Dharma loves that animal and would never willingly abandon her.
Alright, you got a deal, I'll help you out. But first,
have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. You've made a... That's a good deal.
I agree it is. And let's get rid of these lion pelts. And what's left over from Kenth.
That seems a fair price.
Do you have any more of them repair? Yes, you do.
That's a good deal.
You think so?
You got a great deal there. You drive a hard bargain.
Somebody around this joint.
You've made a good... That's a good deal. Tell your friends
Superior Vampire, he's an icon for a reason. Exactly.
A rather isolated village south of Coral. We do some business with the trader there. Small volume, but she pays well. Normally I make the deliveries, but I wasn't feeling well, so Dharma insisted on going this time. I do hope nothing has happened to her.
Oh, yes, she was. Yep, time to deal with the deep ones. How does making love stop a vampire? Yeah, that's the point I was kind of like...
Goodbye.
I kind of thought. It was just like... It just was so weird. I mean, you ironically, you don't see a lot, but just like her, like, having her conniptions while they're doing it. And just the fact he was able to... Because right before that, she was insulting the guy, that like her husband, and then they just start going at it like rabbits. I'm kind of like, okay, that's uncomfortable for everybody involved. Why would you do this to me? What? Please don't. All right, Debella's Shrine is like right down here, on the way to Hackdirt. Move it. Yep.
I'll go.
Like, what do you think of Wendigoon? I like his stuff. I don't watch him all that often, but I like him. He's a good content creator. Of what I have seen of him, I really do enjoy. I watched his little expose on, like, the sovereign citizens thing, and I thought that was hysterical. And also kind of tragic. I don't know why, but when I think of Cthulhu, I crave seafood, especially calamari. Oh, I can explain why. Well, back to grinding illusion. And conjuration. Only level 16. Conjuration is the most annoying to grind because with all the other spells, I can just spam them, but they won't let me spam the dagger spell. I have to let it run out. What a flex. Like, I'm just gonna eat the kin of an elder god right in front of his face. But yeah, we're about to get to some Lovecraftian nonsense. Alright, so the shrine should be somewhere around this point. There it is. So I can remove that for right now. Have you seen this types of 9 types of biblical English rules? Explain what. If so, what did you think? I haven't seen it yet, but I will probably give it a look. And blessed by Debella. Let's see. Alright, continue. And let's see. Alright, who wants it? Of course, Kennereth, you jealous bitch. Just for that, I'm stealing its soul. Capture the soul. Thank you kindly. I'll teach you to underestimate me. Anything but Lovecraftian. Not too off the rails. If I really wanted Lovecraftian, I'd go find Remains and Morris's Shrine. Fort Carmala. Oh, I know why they call it Carmala now. We might do some investigating in there in just a bit. Gosh dang you, Kennereth! Try again. All out of soul gems. Alright, Kennereth. Now, let's go and check what's the haps around the place. What's the haps around Hackdirt? Is there any more in Oblivion? Probably misspelled his name. Yeah, he's in Oblivion, but like all the Daedric gods are, they just have specific quests. Hey, what's going on?
Let me give you some advice, stranger. Leave. Now. You ain't welcome here.
Huh. How about that? Where's Dharma?
Shh. We can't talk here. They'll get suspicious. The girl is in danger. Meet me tonight after dark in my house. I'll leave the door unlocked. Don't be late.
Okay.
Take care.
And it's 10:14 a.m. So, while we're waiting to pass the time, we're going to go raid Fort Carmilla. Because if memory serves, Carmilla, or as it should be called, Carmilla, is filled with vampires. There's a vampire matriarch, which I think has a very, very nice sword. If memory serves. Alright, let's go investigate. An unexpected ally, yeah, because the rest of the town is filled with absolute jerkwads. That music means we're about to get into a fight. Or not. Never mind, we are a Spriggan! Kennereth, you salty bitch! Here I was expecting some fight vampires, and then Kennereth has to send in her A game. You filthy. Alright. Is this restore health? Restore strength, intelligence, and Alright, you filthy son of a... There should be another one. There we go. I hate Kenth. I will always hate Kenth. Because for no reason, just no reason, she will just send her minions to just go frick me up for no other reason. Did I do anything to nature there? Have I killed anything in nature that just hasn't outright attacked me? No. But she just has to send a dryad to come try and kill me. Frick 'em. Brass pearl ring, don't mind if I do, yoink. And let me tell you why I'm happy I found it. Let me tell you why I'm happy, and I'm saving right now in case it tries to frick me up. Because now that I have that, I have an extra ring. I can enchant the ring. Ring of Vigor. Gosh dang it, it did it! I knew it would do it! It's sometimes like, oh, you wanted to do the ring. Well, guess what? We did the shield! That's why I saved. Because I knew you would pull nonsense like that. Alright, let's do this again, but this time don't be an idiot. Get back to inventory, you giant jackass. Alright, make sure this is the right one. Yep, okay. Enchant here. Enchant. Now I'm going to enter in the name. I'm going to enter in the name. But do not change it. Do not change it. Do not change. Stay on the ring. Thank you. Alright. Yep. That's nice. Alright, so anyway, now I'm going to be taking on some nasty stuff in here. So having a silver sword that can help me would be great. But thank you, Dead Treasure Hunter. You helped me out tremendously. Also, we're going to quick save again so I don't have to go through that.
Who's there?
Who there? Who is there indeed? Did you just try and go invisible? That's why I have Fireball, you jerk.
Come to me, Satan.
What was that? A Mythal shield. Oh crap.
This ends here.
We might actually see the vampire run. Anyway, I'm not gonna. How badly does it affect my my stats? Drain fatigue. Ugh. I'll fix it once I get out of here. Anything good? Silver short sword. Nope. Alright, just the vampire dust then. And I'll take the silver arrows. Alright. Okay, ow. Is that why you sent your hit squad in here, Kenth? To protect this one measly wolf? Frick you. It must have been the wind. Psych! It was actually me the whole time! That's a nice little thing you got there. If you feel your magic being drained from you, ignore it. What you got on you? An elven mace? An elven mace is 31 pounds? There ain't no way. Let me see if it's worth keeping. I mean, it is better than this. Take a look at what it looks like. Oh yeah, that's a sweet mace. Sorry, Silver Mace. You gotta go. Yeah, that'll be nice in a pinch. And Staff of Ruin. Let me take a look at what you do. Disintegrate weapon target. Yeah, I can sell this. Staffs typically go for pretty well. Oh no, I don't have any lockpicks. Whatever will I do? Sucker. Oh. A brief history of the Empire. Part 1. If it's a brief history, then you shouldn't have to break it into multiple parts. But hey, what are you going to do? Alright, who wants some? You see, I did not have to kill the fire atronach. I just had to kill its summoner. But while I'm here, let's go ahead and give this bad boy a quick recharge. Use that soul I picked up from one of Kenrith's lackeys. What's my favorite dinosaur? Probably the Utah Raptor. But I like a lot of dinosaurs. Like Allosaurus, T-Rex, Velociraptors. I used to have Zoo Tycoon complete collection. I would just love focusing on making dinosaurs.
Hello, who's there?
Hey, catch. Vampire Patriarch. Oh, last time I was here was a matriarch. Book. Warhammer of Siphoning. Alright, let me see what this does. Absorb fatigue on strike. Ooh. An Elven Warhammer. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Unfortunately, that's not quite as useful for the build I'm going, and it's heavy as can be. But it's valuable, so I'm going to keep it so I can sell it. That means I got to drop something. Or do I? I'm still over encumbered by almost 20 pounds. Gosh dang it. Drop that, drop that. Drop that. I don't need that either. Don't need that. I'm still 9 pounds over. Silver drop. Battle Axe of Sparks. Yeah, I don't need that. We'll drop that. It's not even worth too much to sell. And Orcish, yes, we want Orcish stuff. We do in fact want Orcish stuff. Let me show you, because Orcish armor looks okay, but observe. We're going full Mongol here. Look at that. Outstanding, soldier. Outstanding. Absolutely love that. But I don't want to leave my blade stuff here. Do I leave behind the Elven Mace? It's so useful. No, I can't leave that behind. Crap. Wait, I don't like having to do this, but it is one quick way to lose weight. First, we're going to make as much crap as we can. Also feather? No, we don't have anything else in the mix of that. Kind of like the more than the Skyrim style. Yeah, I like the Orcish armor more than the Skyrim style. It does look sick, and hopefully I can get a full set. But honestly, it mixes well with the Blades armor, too. Alright, okay. Damage, speed, strength. Alright, that reduced a little bit, but we need more, so drop you, and drop you. And I'm still carrying far, far too much. What can I afford to leave behind? Because I need to drop almost 40 pounds. See, the Dwarven Dagger, let's drop that. Alright, now I just need to drop 29 more pounds. You just had to have all this good gear. All this good gear you just had to have. Oh, my alchemy skill just increased. If only there was a bed nearby, I could just up my strength and help me out of this mess. Longsword of Weakness. Damage agility on strike. Must take and sell. It is worth it. Because it's an elven longsword. Actually, this looks sweet. And the stats on it are so good. This would be good for taking out mages. Crap. Just... There's so much. I can't let it go. Wait. I think I might be able to. I know where this place is, so what I'll do is... Since I was probably never going to sell it, I will put this in here. And the greaves. Keeping the sword. And that ought to do for now. Let's see. How much am I over encumbered? Okay, that might be more manageable. That might be more manageable. What can I drop? Let's go ahead and start repairing everything. Alright, that dropped some. LARK Goblin Hoarding mode kicking in. Yep. Embrace the Loot Goblin, not the Mine Goblin. Of course. You don't want to be a Mine Goblin. Wait, I know one thing I can use. That might help. Alright, I'll drink that potion, and then I've got to find a way to sell stuff in fast. Oh boy, here we go. Man, I'm moving fast now. Ow, ow, and ow. Too bad I stole your crap, moron. Alright. Now I just gotta find somewhere that will sell this, that will buy this stuff. I'll go back to Coral really quickly. Is this a faithful adaptation of the original? Oh, 100%. What do you think had cooler looking armor? It depends on the armor set. Like, Orcish armor, I think looks better. The Blades armor, I think looks better in Oblivion, too.
How can I help?
The Iron and Steel armor, I think looks better in Oblivion. The Dwarven armor, I think can kind of go either way. The Elven armor, I think looks better in Skyrim. The... let's see, what else?
Ale.
The... Gosh, because I use so many armor mods. And see, the Ebony armor, I think, looks better in Skyrim. The Daedric armor, that can kind of go either way. I like both. I like both designs. Let's chat with you. Alright, let's chat.
Hello. I'm Rich.
Alright.
Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
Alright, I need to sell you some stuff.
Make me a bet. Another satisfied customer.
Hardly.
Goodbye.
What's that nickel and dime Miss Expert just like, oh, sorry, I won't buy something at 50% off. Sorry, little lady, you're going to have to wait, because apparently someone doesn't understand the prospect of good pricing. Going to Skengrad, Colovian traders will help me out. Steel plate? Yeah, steel plate. Actually, well, there isn't really like a steel plate. Like, the steel armor here is steel plate. Ah, crap. I'm not gonna make it in time. Crap. Didn't want to have to do this, but now I'm just gonna have to start downing stuff. This hurts my loot gobbling capabilities, and I hate it. Right, there we go. Finally. Don't close the shop, 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 don't close the shop. Yes! Let me in. You haven't closed
I
yet.
hope I can help.
Yes, you can.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Alright. I need you to buy some nonsense from me.
Make me a better offer.
Ugh. All of you are cheapskates. Okay. Let's see. You know, I'm going to sell the Rust Sword. Actually, take that. Staff of Ruin can definitely
You've
go.
made a good bit of gold.
But actually, yeah, with the because the enchantment I put in here is Disintegrate Weapons on strike. This has a better enchantment for it, but it's so dang heavy. But we're gonna sell that. And the Sword of Weakness. Because I like this effect more than this, but it is a better sword overall. Does Oblivion have any closed phase helms? Yes! Yes, it does, actually. Most of them are open phase to a degree, but several of them are actually closed. For murdering my wolves and bears. Well, sorry, you can just get over yourself, Kai. Just suck it! Alright. Long Sword of Depletion. Or the Long Sword of Weakness. You know, we'll sell the Long Sword of Depletion. Just because this one is does more damage. But no, then again, it does absorb magic, and magic is so important to me. This is a tough decision. If I'm going to be keeping this until I can find a trader who can actually buy it, we'll sell the Elven Mace.
Tell your friends about me. Good day.
There. Now we have greatly decreased our nonsense. Brother Lark is not a fan of the Lorax. No, I'm not. I mean, actually what's so interesting is, like, the original book, The Lorax, and even the original animation, The Lorax, I can kind of get behind because he's like, hey, I get that we need to make a compromise. That, like, we need to do something, but I understand that, like, this is going to cause problems. And in the movie, it's just like, environmentalism! Doing stuff bad! Like, okay, yeah, whatever. Alright. Just 1 hour will do, and then I gotta head back up there. You wake up today full of energy, I guess. Increasing strength! Increasing personality, too, because I want to get better trade deals. And, you know, we're going to increase willpower. Let's see what my carrying capacity is now. 457. That, yeah, dang right it is. I don't want to hear no more nonsense. Alright, now let's go to Hack Dirt.
Good to see you.
Lorax, I speak for the trees, and for some reason the trees are speaking Vietnamese. That was the best joke to come out of the Lorax. And the Lorax didn't even make it. The internet had to do that heavy lifting for it. Got that gat nowadays. Alright. Now let's go chat with this fella. Come on, wake up.
You came. Good. I don't have much time. I have to get to the gathering before I missed.
Alright, so, what's going on?
You have to believe me. I didn't know what they were planning.
You may be spared, but let's just hear it out.
I thought I did too, but she's so innocent. They've got her down in the caverns. They're going to sacrifice her, you understand? You've got to save her. Here, take this key. It'll open any of the trapdoors down to the caves. Every house in town has one. The one in Moslin's Inn is your best bet. Nearest where she's being held. The middle of the night. When everyone's at the gathering. Good luck. You will save her, won't you? I gotta go now.
Okay. Tell me about these deep ones.
I don't know much. Never seen them myself. Our grandfathers first found them, I think, digging in the mines. They helped us. Made us rich. But there was a terrible price. Blood. And worse.
Interesting.
Those of us who've changed the most, we call the Brethren. Live down in the caves, to be nearer the deep ones. They don't like the sunlight much. Dangerous, too. You'll want to avoid them if you can help it.
Alright.
Caves run all beneath the town. Some natural, some dug over the years since we found the deep ones. Every house has an entrance now. Good luck. You shouldn't be in here, stranger. You better leave before somebody gets...
Yeah. I, Lark, I speak for the human into surprise. Into the surprise of none, they want blood. Alright. Let's find a place to bump in. It's 10:20 p.m. Okay, so we got plenty of time to work. I thought we'd be out of luck. Okay, busting in there might be hard. Let's try over here. How's your brother Raven? He's doing alright. And is it wrong my friends and I are writing a story about the two missing chronicles? Not at all! Have some fun. And we're in. Shadow over Hector. Reference to Shadow over Innsmouth, no doubt.
Outsider! Kill!
Dead man! Let's see. Let's get... I worked so hard to keep this thing. Let's go bonk. Silver Emerald Ring? Don't mind if I do. Alright. A dwarven bow. Shame I'm not an archer. See if I can't sell it. Hello!
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm! What's the matter? Getting tired? I'm just warming
No,
up,
but you are.
The best you can do? This ends here! Yeah! Die! You'll never take me down!
Look at that, I just took you down. Bonk! Why do you have ectoplasm in your pants? You know what? Scratch that. I don't want to know. Oh, this is good because we feel our stamina, or rather fatigue, hits 0, which this thing absorbs their fatigue, so it causes them to do a lot. They just drop. Fortunately, now it's out of charge. But you boys had some nice stuff on you. Okay, so using a greater soul gem would be worth it. Anyone else want to be a hero? If these deep ones want blood, I'll give it to them. But they're not hurting any innocents on my watch. Yeah, I'm writing about the 11th, and this theme is about the death of the horseman. As in the Darksiders? You mean like the horsemen of the apocalypse? Interesting. I think that's all of them. Alright.
Please, let me out of here.
You
must help me. Thank you. Hurry. We need to get out of here. Quick.
You don't say. Let's go.
Let's get out. Let's get out of this place.
Where are you going? Come on. This way. This way. Sweetie. Sweetie. You're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. Let me push you out. Let me push you out. Come on. Now, follow me out. Follow me out. You... Why aren't you following me?
What should I do?
Follow me.
Sounds good. I'm right behind you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up here. Let's hope she follows. Lives with Argonians and causing me problems. Okay, good. She followed. Farm tool, kill it! No. This one's cool.
Have you seen my horse? I can't leave her here.
Well, you could, but it's a small town. I'm sure we can find it. Where? Oh, here it is.
What should I do?
Just keep following me.
Sounds good.
Alright. And now we're out of there. Yeah, looks like
Thank you for rescuing me. My mother will be so pleased when we arrive back in Coral safe and sound. Let's go.
Well, we're already back in Coral. Alright, let's go find your mom and let her know. As a result, vindicated frontals lack the brain capacity to do anything right. You're... This one isn't the most special one we've had today. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. This is an elven warhammer, and yet, with the fork at the end, it looks like it's trying to be like the twin-tailed comet. Am I carrying Galmaraz? Do I have Galmaraz? Oh, I'm the Emperor.
I will never forget your brave rescue of my daughter. What can I do for you today?
Pay me.
Have you found her? Thank you. Thank you. I can never repay you for your gift of my daughter's life, but you have my friendship and gratitude to the end of my days.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Yes.
A fine transaction.
Anything else I need to sell? Yep, wolf belts.
Thank you for your business.
Well, thank you,
Be seeing you.
There we go. As per usual, I'm going to get farther, but yeah. So, that took a little longer than expected just because we came upon some great loot. I mean, look at this armor. Fabulous. But it is late, and I do have work tomorrow, so we're going to save right there. And we'll pick this up sometime next week. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. And tomorrow is For Honor Friday, so be sure to tune in for that. But I will see you all in the next one. Take care.